Hi, this is Joe again with another review. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be discussing the 2018 film Halloween, starring Jamie Lee Curtis. Yes, of course, it's the remake of the original Halloween film starring Jamie Lee Curtis, and she came back to the Halloween franchise again, which, of course, is one of the main problems that I have with this movie. Of course, there's only like two reasons why this particular film, this Halloween franchise, had a second reboot. The first reason, of course, obviously money, and the second reason is to capitalize on the 40th anniversary of the release of the original film. It came out in 1978, which I, of course, I previously reviewed pretty much the entire original movie series, or the original 8 films. This is like the 11th film in the franchise, which I think is more than, I think it maybe just one more than the Friday the 13th films, because I think they only had like 10, not including the Freddy vs. Jason movie. And so this movie, of course, capitalized on the 40th anniversary of the original film. And let me tell you, this movie is about maybe an hour 45 minutes tops. Or an hour 50 minutes maybe at most. It was a complete utter waste of time, this movie. It is. I can understand they wanted to on the 40th anniversary. I get that. But if you bring back Jamie Lee Curtis, who was killed off in the last official movie, and I'm not talking about the Rob Zombie remakes, I'm talking about the original run of Halloween films that ended with, for me, ended with Halloween Resurrection. It was the one where they had the reality show in Michael Myers' old house. That movie, in that particular film, in the first 10 minutes or so, Jamie Lee Curtis was killed off. Her character was killed off in the first 10 minutes. So, how in the hell could she live when her character was killed off in the last really official film? Unless they somehow brought her back to life. This is kind of like in the comic books where a character or a villain get killed off, and the writers, the comic book writers, keep bringing the character by some kind of crazy way to bringing them back, and that's what Jamie Lee Curtis did in this film. Of course, the other problem I have with this film is, of course, the original, or Laurie Strode's original daughter was played by Danielle Harris in Halloween's 4 and 5, who of course was eventually killed off by Michael Myers in Halloween 6. Danielle Harris didn't come back for Halloween 6, but the character did, and she was killed off in Halloween 6. So how in the hell could Laurie Strode have a daughter and granddaughter in this film? Simple. You create another daughter. And that's what they did. They created a completely different daughter. And it was not played by Danielle Harris, who I thought was great. I mean, she was so cute when she did the Halloween film. And of course, she still looks pretty much the same today as she did 30 years ago when she starred in those two Halloween films. You made another character, plus they made a granddaughter as well. And instead the daughter is married, so you meet the daughter's husband. You meet who later on in the film, toward the end of the film, gets killed by Michael Myers. And so you had the daughter, you had Jamie Lee Curtis, the daughter, and the granddaughter in this film. And of course, it's almost the same plot, pretty much as in the first movie. In the original Halloween film, when they were in Haddonfield, Illinois, it was supposed to be based on Haddonfield, New Jersey, even though it was filmed in California, and I was saying Pasadena, California, for a low budget. And they knew that it had Michael Myers, and they killed us, and they did use footage from the original Halloween film when they showed in a flashback the scene where Michael Myers kills his sister, Judith Myers. So the other sister. So I mean, that's crazy shit going on in this movie. So of course, guess what happens? Michael Myers breaks out again, In the film, when the film does start off, these two reporters was doing a podcast of Michael Myers. So they want to interview him. They didn't actually see his face, but when the reporters actually had the actual visual Michael Myers mask, so they say, "Hey, Michael, I got something for you," and he goes nuts. Not only does he go nuts, but some of the other inmates they were in the yard of this asylum. They all went crazy over this Michael Myers mask. They all went nuts. Then, of course, not too long after that, Michael Myers was supposed to be transferred to another institution so he could be studied by this other doctor. He was supposed to take over for Dr. Loomis, who was played in the first 6 films by Donald Pleasence. Of course, is no longer with us. He's been dead for over 20 years now. So you have to have a new Dr. Loomis, to take over. And no, it's not, the character's name is not Loomis, it's something else. And he wanted to study this guy to see what makes him go on and be a non-stop killing machine. He wants to find out what makes him, tick. And the psychiatrist in the other hospital says, "Hey, we've been studying him for all these years, and we can never find out. He never says anything. He has no emotions. He just goes out and kills people. So when he's supposed to be set for execution, and the doctor wants to save his life so he can study him. Because once he's dead, you can't study him. But Michael Myers breaks out anyway and goes to Hanford, New Jersey, goes for his sister, all over again. So he's killing people random in the town, kills the sheriff, who saved Laurie's life when she went, 40 years earlier. It was one of the cops who saved her life from 40 years ago, which of course, if you know the movie, that didn't happen. And so they had, it's like almost like an alternate universe Halloween film, and completely debunks almost a lot of the sequels. I'm talking about Halloween 3, 4, 5, and 6, and Halloween H2O, and the other six films that was there. So it's like this movie picks up from like Halloween 2. It's like an alternate timeline. The hell with the other 6 sequels, and let's focus on the first two Halloween films, and then concentrate on this one, and that's what they did. And this time, Laurie Strode set up her whole house. She's like this house in the woods, and she sets it up in a certain way to trap no matter where Michael Myers will go in the house once he does break out, because Laurie was anticipating that Michael Myers would break out. So, which of course, we know he's going to do it, break out again, and so going on a killing spree. So she knew that Michael was going to go after her again. So he sets up the whole house as one booby trap after another to either keep him out or keep him trapped, and so Laurie could kill him. And of course, big spoiler for those of you who didn't see the movie, that's exactly what happens. She does kill Michael, kill Michael Myers, because you can't kill Michael Myers by setting the whole house on fire and keeping him trapped in a particular spot in the basement, which is kind of like almost like a bomb shelter where you have extra food in there, all these guns, kept the whole collection. The NRA were very happy with this movie with all the guns that Laurie Strode has, and the funny thing is that Jamie Lee Curtis in real life is one of the biggest liberals in Hollywood. And she has all these guns, weapons, grenades, gas, flames that shoot gas so it can blow up the house a lot easier. Turn open the gas valve so it can blow up the whole house. I mean, it was really, really ridiculous, and really, I felt it was a waste of time, this movie. And like I said at the time of this video, there's only 2 reasons why to make this movie. One for money, and one to capitalize on the 40th anniversary of the original film. I mean, they did one for the 20th anniversary back in 1998, and that became a pretty big hit and pretty successful film. So they made another one for Halloween Resurrection, and Laurie Strode gets killed in the first 10 minutes. So how in the hell did Jamie Lee Curtis, her character, live from ending that movie? The only reason is that people want to, and especially the Halloween films in particular, they want you to forget some of the Halloween films were made, particularly the sequels, because it got worse in the end. Starting with, of course, with Halloween 3, and it started getting worse and worse and worse. So they wanted to forget those. That's kind of made the first two films, and maybe this one, and that's it. And also, people want you to forget the Rob Zombie films as well, because they were like remakes, and then interested seeing the remakes is what I think with the original films, the original movie series. So that's why the movies I've been focusing on in my reviews. But this movie was just terrible. It was terrible. It was a waste of time. It was, there's nothing really worthwhile seeing in this movie. I'm gonna say you watch the original film. That's worthwhile seeing. And probably even the second movie, but because it picks up right where the first one left off. But Halloween 2018 is a waste of time to watch. It is, except maybe seeing Jamie Lee Curtis with old gray hair now, because it's all gray. She's like, I think she's in her 60s now. She's all gray, taking Michael Myers' ass once again. I mean, it's just a waste of time, folks. Just an utter complete waste of time. So that's my review of Halloween. Please click on the video. Please rate it. Please subscribe to my channel, and please forward this video to your Facebook pages. You can check out all my reviews on my YouTube channel at RowdyC.com, so WDY, and then C.com. Homepage, your Rowdy Reviewer, Chris Lee Moore, and please check out all of his videos on his website. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.